Hello, my fellow Aldi addict. It's Jackie. It's Wednesday, and I'm at Aldi. They have their new ALDI Finds. My local Aldi puts them out on Wednesday, and we're going to go see what's in store. Hopefully, they're well-stocked, and I can share lots of fun things with you. Let's go. Okay, they have a ton of potting mix. That's $4.99. They only have one of these chairs. Oh, wait. They only have one rocker left. It's $40, and then they have a bunch of the recliners. They have a Nest swing. These are actually great. We have one in our backyard. We did not get it from Aldi, but it holds up to 330 pounds, weather resistant. It's great for confidence building, physical development, or that's how they're at least marketing it. But I do agree, my children, multi-age, we've had it many years, love these. They have the garden soil. Allergy pillows are still here. A crabapple tree for $15. That seems pretty good. Also, don't mind me, I just spilled coffee right before I came in here. They have redbud and river birch. All these ALDI Finds are still up here. This one is marked 50% off. I think the date is today probably. The rest of them are not marked down. So if you're looking for markdown Easter goodies, you might be able to still find them. Apple pie markdown. Carrot cake, yummy. Oh, that one's $2 off. But I'd be the only one that eats it. Come on, family. They have trough planters here. And these are $10. But then it's nice, they also have the liners. So if you've bought them in the past, they have new liners for you. And those are $3.49 a piece. So you could even buy yourself a planter and more liners for the future. Lots of them. We're gonna stay at the end caps, looking at gardening stuff. They have a garden fence panel. It's $6.99. It's powder coated metal, and you can customize it by adding them together, which is pretty nice. So this is what the other side looks like. And then they have a wooden planter with trellis. So this is what it looks like when put together. Of course, you do have to put it together. It's $20. And here's the dimensions of it. Okay, we're not in the meat section, but I found some steaks. $6.99. And they have these basket steaks. They have 3 different designs. This one is much taller. This one is, and then they have shorter ones, so that's interesting. Unless someone, oh wait, never mind. I'm lying to you. They're just not pushed down into the bottom. So here are the dimensions. I think they're pretty standard height if people haven't pulled them out to look at them. Flower design, just a pretty basic hook, and then large loop. The utility trays are still here. These aren't new. And then they still have the fire globes, which I still haven't asked my husband about. I keep forgetting. But they're here still. So we still have a lot of the grill accessories, the grill mat, the caddy, the fire. All of this was here last week, or the lighters, not the fire. These tools sold pretty well, but these solar geometric lights are new. Pretty cute. Propagation vases. You get 4 of them. There's the dimensions to help you start and grow items, I guess. Again, you know, I'm not the gardening girl. Hummingbird feeders. I see purple, red, and also blue. The edger's still here. Cordless blower. More solar lights. They have the garlic spray nozzle. A lot of this stuff has been here for a while. The tumbling composter. Okay, so a power blaster. Let's see, what is this? I wonder if it's, you have to add it to a power washer, I'm guessing. Yeah, it must be an accessory to a metal raised garden bed. Kind of hard to see with the shadow there. Black. There's the dimensions. Obviously it needs to be put together. Rain boots are still hanging out here. Heavy duty hoses. They're kink controlled, $20. They have quite a few of them. I have to move this. But there were garden essentials. And these I don't remember seeing last week, but they're very picked over, so I don't know if they're highly looked for, but there's labels. You can see there's garden zip ties, 20 in there. And that's all that's left in here. There were these guys too, probably to help you adhere to trellises. And they have the interlocking garden edging, a couple different designs here. It's 10 feet for $5. And there's lots of them. They have the pruners still, the bee and insect houses, $4.99, the spinners, all the hose attachments are still here. These solar, wait, oh okay, so they are solar. Oh wait, I am solar. They have these different figurines. So they have frogs, gnome, lighthouse, $9.99, and then the panels on the back, and you can turn it on and off. That's pretty cool. Plant towers. I am still surprised that these are here. Again, I don't garden, so I guess I don't really know, but these lights have been discounted. Air filters discounted. But I feel like we've hit the new items. Oh, I don't remember this either. Okay, so these are new. Nesting flower steps, $24.99. Of course, you need to put it together. There's the dimensions. And then I think this one's cute. A round flower step that nests, so look good on a porch. $24.99 for either of them. Starting to discount some of the planters, but similar to the trough planter, they have these hanging baskets. They're $4.99, but then they also have refill liners for $2.49. And this is leftovers as well. I would love to grow blueberries. My in-laws grow blueberries. There's also green and purple grapes, or maybe I should say Concord and Niagara. But these plants are $5.99 per berry bush. They still have a couple seed packs hanging out for 59 cents. Aloe plant. I used to keep one of these in my kitchen. It actually lasted a long time because I remember my mom having these, and if you have a burn, you can break off the leaf and just kind of put it on your burn. But it did eventually die. Dogwood shrubs, clematis vine, $5.49. A bunch of different bulbs, spring bulbs. That's pretty. So they beefed up all their Mother's Day cards. Oh my gosh, I love the graphic on this one. You are one in a melon. You're the sweetest melon in the patch. Love it. Mama bear. So many cute options. A lot of this mom stuff was here last week. The lip mask. I don't remember that, or I just don't remember, but vanilla and berry. My daughter Elsie's very into lip care. She loved the lip oil that she got in her Easter basket. They also have these Turkish bath towels. 4 different designs, $4.99. They feel nice and soft. I've heard these are really great. I don't have one myself. Cosmetic bag. This seems like it would be nice to travel in, and then it would probably open really well with the corner on the zipper. But you can see is what it looks like when you open it. You've seen the bracelets, the tumblers. Oh, this is cute. Make your own keepsake, or a stepping stone that you can paint. $4.99 a piece. They have pop-up Mother's Day cards for $1.99. Oh, a satin gift set with a hair wrap, a scrunchie, an eye mask, and 2 pillowcases for $5.99. Wow. It actually seems really good. I like the blue. They also have pink and purple. Let's see if we can see those. Oh, the pink is actually really cute. And then let's see if we can find a purple too. Oh, I like that. I'm not saying no, but we'll see if I come back and get those. All-in-one facial trimmers. I keep one of these on hand. You know, facial hair that you don't want. Gets rid of it easy. Wet dry foil shaver, cordless shave and trim. $12.99. Conair seems like a great value for that. They have the Conair 1-inch curling iron with 4 heat settings. Heats up fast. This is a styling brush that's 3/4 inches. It goes up to 375, and then the flat iron 1-inch, only $15 a piece. Honestly, you really can't beat that. Some great Mother's Day candles. This one, the sticker's pulled off. A definition of a mother. Happy Mother's Day to a wonderful mom. Love you to the moon and back. Mom, it turns out you were right about everything. That's funny. Let's smell one of these. This is peony, lychee, and pink pepper. Ooh, I like that. The green is apple blossom, sweet basil, and cucumber. I like that one as well. I'm guessing pineapple is going to be in this one. Notes of sunflowers and sea air. That smells very pleasant. It definitely gives me a sea vibe. And this one's linen and white rose. Okay, that one smells good too. I actually really like them all. $3.99. My sniffer approves. Canvas sneakers are hanging strong still here. Men's PJs, socks, Aldi gear. We've seen all of this already. Lots of odds and ends just hanging out here. Very messy. Looks like there's probably a lot of room to unpack stuff. Now, a lot of this stuff is hanging out from before, but one thing I haven't seen is the mortar and pestle. I have loved using these when I make guacamole. I have one, but $9.99 seems like a great price for that. I love all of these little tools. Juicer, zester, garlic dicer, an onion chopper. I have tools for all this stuff, but if I didn't, I'd be very interested at $2.99. A wine aerator and dispenser, $14.99. Looks like it just connects right to the bottle, which is awesome. Now I want to make guacamole, and look, you could serve it in these bowls. They're melamine, they're dishwasher safe, but they have salsa bowls, they have larger bowls, taco holders, and a 3-section tray. Different cocktail tools, a jigger, corkscrew, tongs. Lots of items in here, $2.99. This cake stand is beautiful. I don't remember, these bowls all look like they've been here a while. I remember the 4-packs, but I don't remember the cake stand. That's very pretty. Acrylic coupe glasses or wine glasses, and maybe they have, what are these? Mixers? Yeah, cocktail shaker. Very pretty. It does have a strainer on top, green and purple available in each. These are hanging out from weeks past. Whew. I love bubble toys. My kids have kind of outgrown them, but my son was a huge fan. We had the leaf blower that Aldi put out years ago. 100% recommend. Or the bubble mower, adorable. $12.99 a piece. And look how fun this is. We have one of these, but we have the official Connect 4 version. I bought it at Costco, but it was not $49.99. Now, I'll be honest, when people come over to swim, they don't play it as much as I thought they would, but when people play it, they have a lot of fun. So I don't know if that makes sense, but I really like it. I'm not like disappointed that we purchased it. And I think this is great that it has cup holders. Ours doesn't have that, but it's a lot of fun. If you do outdoor stuff, I do think it's a great addition to a backyard. And even though we don't have the Aldi version, ours has really held up in the weather. No worry. Okay, now why wasn't this out before Easter? My son loves everything axolotl, so you can decorate and grow things, and you put these little mini animals, whether a unicorn or dinosaurs, and you make a little garden. $7.99. That would have been a really fun addition to his Easter basket. I also don't really know that he'd actually grow things, so necessary, no. Fun, yes. Pop-up soccer goals or nets. These are $20. I think the net is a one piece, and the pop-up, you get 2 of them, which is probably why they're the same price. You get 2 of a lesser item or 1 of a larger item. Here is the dimensions, and then of the pop-up. Now, soccer is one sport that we really have never tried, but we love basketball, volleyball, and we have a basketball court in our backyard, and we actually talked about getting a few new basketballs. I might have to come back. I don't want to carry them, and get a black and an orange one, $9.99 or $8.99. Really a good price. You guys saw I was tempted to buy my son a $30 one for his Easter basket, but we decided to pass. But I might have to come back and get those. That's something we've been looking for, so I'm not just adding it on. Pickleball set, $29.99. So it comes with a net, 2 paddles, and 2 balls. This seems like a really good value. We are not pickleballers in the very competitive newfound love of it, but we do have a pickleball net in our backyard that we can put on our basketball court, and it's fun. I don't know the rules though. Blankets, comforters, pillows, chimney rugs, all hanging out. We still have these outdoor pillows. I don't recognize or remember these, but I think I just didn't dig to find this pattern. Still lots of them. These are coastal decor, so they're inside pillows that have just the coastal look, but then we do still have a lot of the outdoor pillows as well. We have very little Easter hanging out on clearance. I have never tried these yet, but I love tamales. Elsie does too. So I'm kind of interested in seeing if she'd want to eat one of these with me and do a little review. So I might come back and get these. This is bean salsa habanero. This is bean salsa verde. And so that one's mild, but this one is hot. And this one is medium, the salsa roja. So maybe I'll have to get one of each, because I've always wanted to try these. And I think Elsie could maybe like having these even in her lunch. Let's see, they have 7 grams of protein in one of them. Yummy. I look forward to trying them. I just have to remember to come back. They have kettle chips that are Mexican street corn flavored. Also sounds delicious. We have so many chips from this week though, which I have to say, I hate saying anything against Aldi, but we were not big fans of their queso flavored chips. 2 of my kids said it tasted like cat food. Ooh, microwave cilantro lime rice. $1.49. Elsie would also love this. When I talk about her making noodles at night, she also loves cilantro lime rice. I'm curious if she would like that as much as she likes the homemade stuff. They have on the border queso or salsa chips. These are not the ones I'm talking about. I'm talking about potato chips. It was loaded queso that my family didn't like. I didn't hate it, but it wasn't my favorite thing either. Mexican style corn, yum. Cholula, always in my fridge. Although I don't know that you have to refrigerate it. Mateo's salsa is yummy, $4.84. And then chili lime pistachios. Oh yeah, you guys know we're pistachio fans. I think I'm gonna have to get those to put in Calvin's lunch too. I'm hitting up the food this week. I hope I remember. I'm surprised more dresses weren't taken before Easter, but we still have quite the selection here. We actually have more sunglasses. They're still $4.99. Not many were taken. Memory foam athletic shoes, $14.99. We really don't have many, so I don't know if those were moved and I just don't remember them. Sleep shirts. I would 100% be buying one of these or a couple if I were not buying new clothing this year. I have one that's actually very similar to this. I love it. I love sleeping in sleep shirts like this. It's like a nightgown. It's flowy. It's comfortable. It breathes. I love them. Still have the flat, $7.99. I love these lightweight closed-toe sandals for kids. They're really getting picked through. Oh, men's pajamas. I thought these were clothing at first, and I thought, I don't think my husband would do this, but I don't think he wears boxers and an old t-shirt. But these look like they'd be comfy if you're a pajama man. They have these city totes, very cute. I like the scallop style of it. You could hold a lot. So they have like a checker that very much reminds me of Easter. I like the floral. They have this, I don't know, like a medallion type pattern, more florals. They're $6.99 a piece. Now, this is what I saw in the ad that I would be really interested in if they had size 11. Slides like this, I might be able to make work in a 10, but not really, probably. I have giant feet, but they're so cute. I really like these ones, and I like the pink. And I wear sandals so much, but I really don't think I could make my foot fit in the size 10. Sometimes with sandals you can kind of get away with it. You know, I don't need perfection, but look how small that is. That is, I just can tell. It's so cute though. It feels so soft. I love the details. Way cheaper than a Birkenstock price, which is the sandals I currently have that I wear all the time. Adorable though. They still have a few slippers hanging on. Jean maxi skirts hanging out. More of the rain boots that they've had. These trekking sandals, I can't remember if they've been here or not. Adorable. Love these. I bought them in the past. My kids have just outgrown them. But these types of shoes are great for kids. They can get wet, they dry out quickly, they can play at the playground, go in the sand. It's like heavy duty, but breathable. I'd be buying these if I had kids in that size. I don't know why these aren't going. The material feels great. It's kind of a tease, but these pajamas just are hanging out. And I realized I almost forgot the sweater. Super cute. They have it in gray and white, so they have different hole patterns to them. Oh, that's not gray. That is green. It looked gray in the shadows. And then there's also this one as well. They have small through extra large. There's the size chart. I don't know why Aldi does that sometimes, where they don't put like all the sizes on the back. There you go. Very cute. Oh, so what? That makes it look like this one only has stripes on, not the front, but that's not the case. Okay, $9.99. They feel nice and soft. They have soft pack bras. Actually, that seems like a really good price for $10. Let's see what it says for the sizing here. And so they have like a nude and a black and a gray and a pink set. Umbrellas, automatic umbrellas, 4 different designs here. And then they have these soft robes. Ooh, they are soft. They were not kidding when they said that. I love all the colors. This is just plain blue. This has florals on it and black. And that one's very pretty, but very, very soft. They have attached belt, side pockets, and it's a soft jersey knit. Oh, more sleeve shirts. No, those are the same ones I saw. More ALDI Finds food. So we've seen these chips. They have the plantain chips. I'm pretty sure were here last time. Olive Garden items have been around. We still have not made these yet, but my husband saw them and he was excited. Easter candy still marked down, only $2.49 a piece. I could maybe get this to put in the teacher's lounge for this, all the snacks I'm bringing in, just basically stocking the teacher's lounge for the end of the year. $2.49. Kind of looks a little Eastery, but I could just put it in a cute bowl with other things. The kettle chips are here again. Oh, we're always fans of these. The cinnamon churro twist, $1.29. I have lots of them, but it's a fan favorite, or at least in our house. different chocolate truffles, always coming out with different versions, boxes of these. Cinco de Mayo chocolates, I kind of remember these from last year. Dulce de leche, spicy mango, horchata, and cinnamon hot chocolate. $3.29. Starburst ice is hanging out still. Energy sparkling ice, berry waves, energy drink. Oh, I wonder if is this the one they got Matt before? He likes energy drinks. I don't drink them. I feel like he would probably like these. Oh, Maximum Mango Berry Blast. Interesting. So they have a couple different varieties here. Okay, so a new flavor of Prime Supernova. Looks nice and funky. Thankfully, my kids are not Prime obsessed like some kids. A lot of things that have been hanging out. Soup and chili mixes being marked down. These Planet Spaceballs of Lesser Evil still hanging out, but not marked down. Wonder Cinnamon Twist, $2.48. Diet Coke is on sale for $1.99. That seems like a ripoff. Where's the deal on that? Also, why are these not being marked down? I have a bone to pick about that. I've been waiting. I want to try it. Actually, I've tried it before. I want to buy it is what I'm trying to say. Okay, more plants for you plant people. Every time I try saying one of these, I feel like I'm insulting myself. I can't. Impatience, begonia, petunia. I can say that. These actually look and smell very beautiful. $8.99. And then they still have rose bushes here too. But these smell delightful. Even if you don't buy them like me, walk by them. Okay, so this is just a more stocked version of what I saw on Monday. Nothing new. I do still think that my family would really like these Oreo dessert bars. But it's kind of like we have enough dessert at home, so I don't know that we need them. I'm not seeing much else. Oh, these are new. I haven't seen these. Chocolate, coconut, or banana fruit bars. They're covered in chocolate. So they have strawberry, banana, coconut, $3.59 for 4 bars. Haven't seen that yet. They have different raviolis, chicken and cheese ravioli, and spinach and cheese ravioli. Those are on the other side, and they're $5.49. What was the Ham's home is now stuffed with fajita stuff, mini empanadas. Oh, these actually sound good. I wonder if there is beans in these, because my husband, sometimes the ALDI stuff that says chicken or beef has beans in it, and he doesn't like that. But these could be kind of good for a meal next week. We'll see if I remember that. I'm not buying it ahead of time. Like this, okay, this is one, like mini tacos with chicken before was something that had beans, but those don't look like they have beans. These look really yummy. I actually like these more than the empanadas. But we like these, and then you have a bunch of sauces, cheese, dips, yummy. These are not priced on this side. I'm guessing they're like $3.99 or $4.99. They have potato circles, $3.49. We can make these like Taco John's with celery salt. And then they have chicken enchiladas for $3.99. And they have a lot of these street tacos. So they have pork, shrimp, crispy fish, street taco kits, which is pretty yummy. They're nice, you know. And they're $9.99 a piece for the street tacos. And the fajita skillets, they have chicken or steak, and they're $6.49. I'm gonna have to put on my list for next week to get one of these potato circles, make the whole bag, and then make Southwest veggie and make beef, and then we'll have sauces. I'm kind of excited about that. I don't want to buy it right now. I hope I remember. I put everything on my Amazon Alexa, so then hopefully it's here next week. We'll see. If not, oh well. Okay, my final area before I go collect everything. Ooh, they have 6 cheese pasta for $3.95. That sounds yummy. They have gluten-free pizza dough, $3.29. They have Thai basil dumplings that are vegan, and they have tofu vegetable dumplings, a dairy-free whipping cream. Wow, so this looks like a lot of alternatives over here to me this week. ALDI Finds egg white wraps, everything bagel flavor. That sounds pretty good, I guess. Different gluten-free tortellinis, 4 cheese or spinach and cheese. And then they have this hot honey dip. I can't tell if that's supposed to be, like, what do you dip in that? A cranberry jalapeno dip, crackers? Do you dip tortilla chips? Is it a sweet thing? I don't know, $3.19. I don't want to buy it, but I'd try it if you offered me a sample. And then this I shared in my Aldi haul. I haven't ate it yet, but this was, we saw these last week, the title, but they didn't have them. This is the banana souffle, and they have the s'mores souffle. Looks pretty good to me. I look forward to eating it soon. Okay, I guess I better go collect the things that I did find. I know for sure the 2 basketballs. Any guess on what I'm gonna buy or my total? I did decide I'm gonna get this. We're having spicy potato tacos this week, and I was gonna make rice in the rice cooker, but I'm gonna give this a try. It's not here all the time, and I might, do I do this as well? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna just add it to the meal we are already having. Okay, so for all this, I spent $32.70. I don't know about you, but I had a ball. I'm actually pretty excited about the things that I found. A lot of the foodie things that look good were in the Mexican realm, which does happen to be my favorite, so I'm not surprised there. I'm really excited to try those tamales. I've seen them before and I've always passed them up, but I'm excited for next week's ALDI Finds. There's so much Disney in here. The thing I'm most excited about, character headbands. I want to see what they have. $4.99 is such a good deal. They have hats. We are going to the Disney parks in August of this year. It's going to be hot, hopefully sunny. And even though I'm not buying clothing, I'm not opposed to accessories. I'm just going to be honest. That's not on my don't buy list. So a hat with Minnie is in my goal list. I hope it's not kid size because I have a big head. I'm hopeful for next week. But I'll have to get here probably right at 9 for some of the things, like the Disney headband. I know those go fast. So we'll see, but I am excited. If you want to see a normal Aldi grocery haul where I actually buy my week of groceries, I do that every Monday. You can see my most recent one right here. And not only do I take you into the store with me and show you what I'm buying, but I walk through why I'm buying it. And at the end, I share with you my meal plan, and any recipes are linked in the comments of that video. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao, Donna, ciao.